Okay, hello friends. I'm trying to make this work. Feels like no matter what I'm trying, nothing's working. Uh, I'm not sure why this is not working. It's not that one. Regions? No, it's PDF. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I need to be able to share this document. So, I'm not sure why it's not sharing that. Share screen. Unit 2. There we go. Share that. All right. So this is where your lesson is going to start for all my students who are on virtual. Okay. Slide 14, Unit 1, Part 2, Regions. Okay. Here is your source 2. Here is your source 3. So you're going to identify the natural sources. You can enlarge this as needed. I promise you can. If you only knew how many difficulties I'm having today. This Zoom lesson, this is my third one I started this afternoon. I've been trying for 30 minutes. Come on. Okay, so here's a larger version since we're going to have to resort to this. If you look at the key, okay, natural gas, seafood, oil, seaports, coal, lumber, fertile land. Okay, which one takes up the majority of the space? Yes, you can see it on my map, but you can also see this here. Which one takes up the most land? We can easily see it's fertile land. So this right here, this article, please let me blow it up today. All right. So this you can blow up as you need to make your article larger. Okay. I'm not having luck today. Today seems to be my bad luck day. Okay, so first it talks about rice and sugar are grown in Louisiana while peaches are grown in Georgia. I'll just read it to you. Southeast region is one of the fastest growing economies in the United States. For years, farming has been the staple, meaning a necessary good for which demand is constant. Maine, it's been a big industry in the Southeast region of the United States. Rice and sugar are grown in Louisiana, sugar, of course, coming from sugar cane, while peaches are grown in Georgia and oranges in Florida. Across much of the region, other crops such as cotton, tobacco, and peanuts are also grown. Now, I know we're not seeing on this map rice, sugarcane, peaches, and oranges, or cotton, tobacco, and peanuts. But what we do see on this map is fertile land. That fertile soil, the fertile land, is what is necessary for growing all those crops. Okay, so let's shrink this back down so we can see the other map. Go to your table on page 15, natural resource, and you can type in fertile land. Okay, and then over here, impact on the economy, you can type in that fertile soil, fertile soil has allowed farming to be a big industry in the Southeast region. Rice and sugar are grown in LA, peaches in Georgia, oranges in Florida, cotton, tobacco, peanuts are also grown in the Southeast. Okay. All right. So your second industry, going back to this map, which one do you see another one that has a big impact? Do you see a lot of lumber? Your key, it looks like trees. Do we see a lot of trees on that map? I see a lot of trees. So it lists that as lumber. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of these, and then I'm going to go down and give you your resources, and all you're going to have to do is go through and add your text over here on this side, on the impact side, okay? So lumber. Trees are used to make furniture. More than half of the US's furniture comes from North Carolina. Georgia and Alabama produce trees for lumber and paper. Okay. And going back to this again. What else do we see? Do we see a lot of these? This is a big industry in Louisiana. There's some up here too. What is this? See that? It's oil. Okay. You also have natural gas. Those are both kinds of fuel. So oil, natural gas. Energy. Okay. That is in the third paragraph in your source 3. Again, you can get this information from this page. You can blow this up so you can get your info from that. Okay? You got to do some of this on your own, guys. All right, our fourth box. You guys see a lot of little fishies? See a lot of fish? That would represent seafood. My son's getting a lot of F calls. See, he attends bird. Getting a lot of bird F calls. Go Colby. Sarcasm. All right, so seafood is 1. Then it says import export. So that would be our seaports. Because through our ports, that would be how we get are products that come in and out. Import, export. So I'm going to put in parentheses seaports. Okay. All right. So we have natural gas, oil, seafood, seaports. Also going to put on there oil, natural gas, and coal. This keyboard's different than my own. That's why I keep messing up. Okay, oil, natural gas, and coal. Okay, so oil, natural gas, coal. We have lumber, fertile land, seaports, oil, seafood. Okay, so your last paragraph in your article, which you'll find here, talks about import-export. And import-export's done through seaports. Okay, so I've filled all this out. I've done these first two for you. You just need to go and get this information to fill out these boxes of your chart. Okay, let's go on to your next slide. The population of the United States continuously moves throughout the country. They move from one region to another. Using the same set of sources, analyze source 4. So source 4 is short. There has been a major shift in the population within the United States. Population in the region has increased steadily with the trend of Americans migrating, which means to move, south because of the region's attractive warm weather, lifestyle, job availability, and economic opportunity. In other words, there's a lot of jobs in the Southeast. Therefore, there's a lot of money to be made in the Southeast. So people are moving to the Southeast because of the jobs. What jobs? Farming. Jobs dealing with wood. Wood jobs involve furniture, paper products, not just paper, but paper plates, anything involving paper. Oil, natural gas, coal, seafood industry, import-export industry, and you're not going to do anything in this bottom box, okay? So here on this slide, slide 17, which is your last one, describe how the physical features, which we did physical features, what is today? Long day. Physical features Wednesday, where we talked about the Appalachian Mountains and the Gulf Coast and the Atlantic Coast, which those coastlines and the Mississippi River allow for all the fishing. So all that seafood is caught along the coastlines and along the river, Mississippi River, as well as the other rivers and the lakes. We have a lot of water. That's what all that seafood's caught on. And all that fertile land allows for growing trees. It also allows for growing lots of crops. So talk about those physical features in this. Talk about the physical features, how they affect this, which you use to complete this table, which affects this. Now I'm going to help you build this first sentence, okay? I always help my students build this first sentence of a paragraph, okay? I would like this to be a paragraph, but my virtual students are not in class with me. And this is our first year to have virtual versus physical. And at the beginning of the year, this is very structured, building paragraphs. And I understand that you're writing your first paragraphs with your science or social studies teacher instead of your ELA reading teacher. And that is generally how things go in 4th grade. You do your first writing and your most writing with me, not Miss Daniels, your ELA reading teacher. Okay, so let's get this going together. To write a topic sentence, you rearrange the prompt being the question or the thing that is asked of you. So the question, the prompt is, how do the physical features and natural resources of this region, the Southeast, impact its population? So we're going to put this back to this region, the Southeast region. Oops, got to capitalize it. Region's physical features affect its natural resources, which impacts, notice I'm using the same verb, impact, impacted. I'm using the same verb that they used. That's what I often teach my students to do. Use the same nouns and the same verbs that the prompt gives you. That way we're making sure that we're answering their question and we're showing them that we understand their question, their prompt. We're answering it directly, okay? The Southeast region's physical features affect its natural resources, which impacts the region's, population greatly, okay? So that is saying that the physical features and the natural resources impacts the population. All we're doing is restating the prompt. That's all we did, okay? We used their verb, impact. We used some of their nouns, physical features, region, natural resources, population. We reused the stuff that's in their prompt. That's all we did, okay? Now you need to give me 3 more sentences, okay? Go back, pick out some of what this is, okay? If you want to tell me about the fertile soil, please do. Tell me about the fertile soil, but tell me what causes that fertile soil. Tell me that the fertile soil is there because of the coastal plains. Remember we talked about the coast along the Atlantic Ocean and the coast along the Gulf Coast and the Mississippi River. All those coasts and the river gives us fertile land in the Southeast, okay? So if you want to talk about that fertile soil, making the Southeast have great farmland so that there's a lot of stuff we can grow on it, do so. You can give me a sentence or 2 on that, but you need to tell me that the physical features are, and tell me what those physical features are. We talked about that today, okay? And then pull some of this information. And then pull out something else from this chart and tie it back to the physical features that we talked about today, okay? Tie it together to complete this, okay? Get this done and then save it. One parent actually emailed me their students' work, and that worked so very well. You can email it to me at hvandiver@caddoschools.org. I can give you another email that it can go to if you have a pencil and paper. It's Craig, C-R-A-I-G, Vandiver, V-A-N-D-I-V-E-R, 0831 @gmail.com. You can email it to either one of those email addresses. You can put it through on Canvas too, but you can send it to either one of my email addresses and it'll work, okay? So your work for Thursday is slides 14 through 17. I would prefer slide 17 for you to give me 3 sentences so that we have at least a 4-sentence paragraph, because I gave you a topic sentence there, okay? I'm going to save this like this and then put this into Canvas in a file. So it will be saved under, let me show you where I'm going to put this. Let me save it real quick so it doesn't go away, because Canvas has been doing some weird things. Save as, make a copy, entire presentation, copy of Unit 1, Part 2. Okay, so this has been going, oh, of course it's being weird. I plan on putting it, I'll have it in files first of all. Then it will be in assignments. I'll put it in Thursday agenda. Okay, so Thursday agenda will be here and it will be in assignments. All right, guys. So Thursday agenda and assignments. All right. And it's slides 14 through 17 in this PowerPoint. You can upload it back into Canvas. I haven't received anything through Canvas yet, but I haven't checked anything this afternoon. As of last night, I hadn't received anything through Canvas the past day or so. Or you can email it to me at the hvandiver@caddoschools.org or at craigvandiver0831@gmail.com. Okay. See you later. Bye.